this is your channel messages for the 27th of February, Taurus. Yes, I believe you already know we're in Pisces season. Pisces rules dreams and illusions, and Taurus is the house of possessions, assets. You see, Taurus is not jealous, they're possessive. There's a difference, okay? And Taurus, you have to know that you rule possessions. You rule house, you rule car, you rule land, you rule money. And you rule everything that can appreciate, even depreciate sometimes, okay? So I want the city of Toronto to know that as you consider voting for me, for your mayor, I want you to know that corruption is not bad. Corruption is bad if I am not included in it. Okay, so let us go ahead and go into your reading. Taurus, let's go. Let's see what's in your messages today. First card out is Baphomet. Angel of, I don't know why I wanted to summon Baphomet. Is Abaddon, angel of destruction, abyss, and chaos. We have Satan. Well, there we go. Baphomet, Satan, they're brothers. Evil and temptation, the wrath and opposition to God. We have Moloch, child sacrifice, and the demands for human offerings. We also have Cancer. Cancer rules the fourth house. Cancer is the mother. And we have mental health. So Cancer, Moloch, Satan, mental health. We're getting something's happening with your child. Something about children. We're getting something about your kid. Alright? Or this could be something about you. We're getting you connected to a Cancer who is going through some type of mental health problems. This could be a midlife crisis. Whether you didn't want to have kids and you did, or you want to have kids and you did not. I'm getting for you, Cancer, before you said you wanted. You said before I wanted to be a mom, I wanted to master certain things. But when you came to earth, you became a mom before you mastered these things. So I'm getting things that you said you would have done before you became a mom. It's kind of haunting, you know, the Empress. Because I'm getting, yes, you were a beautiful girl. You never really know what you was getting yourself involved in. But now all of a sudden you become a mom and you're supposed to be this great role model, and you might not even had a great role model. And now there's this unexpected pressure of turning from the Empress to the religious aspect, the Hierophant, and to be this all-knowing. I don't know, I feel like your mental health is depreciating right now because of something that have to do with your kid. Maybe you have an unruly child. Getting something about your kid, or something about your being criticized as you spend too much time with your Empress and your beauty and your hair and your nails, and your kid has no discipline. Let's go ahead and go into your reading. Taurus. Is it that your kid don't have discipline, or your kid is very outspoken? Because your kid might point out things that adults think is rude to point out. But I'm getting a kid, maybe they must say your kid not disciplined. I don't think that's what it is. Maybe a kid is pointing out what them say. And it's becoming an issue, especially to adults around them. We have a Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords could be theft. Did the kid steal? Ooh. Getting something about theft, something about stealing, something about the child of a Cancer stole. The Cancer stole something on behalf of their child. Or me getting something, yeah, something happening. Me getting Seven of Swords, that's theft. We also have the Three of Wands. Yeah, me getting somebody was around your child, or somebody had you around their child. Me getting something was stolen from you, and then somebody turned them back on you. Them steal it and then abandon you. Them steal it and then ignore your calls. I don't know if I'm getting you and somebody hang out and them steal something from you. They might have stolen it for their child. I'm getting somebody stole something from you. They might have stolen it from your child. Someone's child stole something. Or I'm getting Taurus, Cancer, you have a baby. Or maybe this is the unexpected pressure of having a baby. I don't want to do it. It seems stressful. It seems like a big commitment, and I feel like it's too much pressure. It's a pressure of going from baddie, shot a clock to Nestle milk formula. It's like, I don't want to do it. But don't you think any guy who comes into your life is going to expect you to do? Yeah, again, a baby. Something about your baby. Something about this baby. You're getting something about you turn your back on this baby. Something about theft. Maybe you stole and you went to jail. Come getting there's a baby here. Taurus, or again, you're reminiscing on all the things you said. I don't know, are you a thief? Were you a thief before your baby? I'm getting something about theft and it's baby. It's a child. Did you steal a child? Is a child yours? Taurus. We have the is a child yours? Taurus. We have the Hierophant. Yeah, something about this unexpected pressure of having children. And then after you have the kid, the man, you have to think about the man, plus you have to think about the kid. Yeah, I'm getting 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands, the Sun card, the baby, and Taurus, the Hierophant. Yeah, something about switching from the Empress to the Hierophant. All of a sudden you're supposed to know what to do, when to do it, how to do it as a perfect parent, being compared to other parents. Is this something maybe you're thinking about maybe not having kids right now, or you're thinking about you have kids and again it could be something about the church. Maybe in a religious sector them expected to have kids. Or me getting the man who them pair you with, you don't want to have kids with him. Me getting something about you abandoning a child. And then we have the Hierophant. Did they abandon the child for the church? I'm getting something about theft, and then you turn your back on this baby. And it's like you turn your back on this baby and then you went to the church. Unless you got locked up. We have the Page of Wands. Yeah, I'm getting something about Leo, Aries, Sagittarius who turn them back on this child. Maybe the reason why them turn them back on this, I'm getting something. It could be paternity tests. Because we have 2 pages here. We have a water cup. Okay, I'm getting a Cancer is a father. I'm getting, if he's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or you have that dominating placement, you know your story. I'm getting you turn your back on this kid. Is either the kid is a Cancer or the father for the child is a Cancer. Or me getting you saying that you're never ready for kids. Me getting you, if you wanted to be an artist and you abandon your kids greatly to become an artist. Me getting a child where you abandon become a greater artist than you. Yes, I understand that sometimes people say they're not ready for kids and you know kids will hold on them dreams. But sometimes you have the kid and you were supposed to teach your kid everything so the kid could take on your what's that word that people always use? I want to leave my legacy. Legacy of bitches. Legacy of baby mothers. Legacy of broken women who you fuck out. That's the legacy you want to leave. Anyways, usually that is what it is. You would just stop yours and invest all your coaching into the child instead of choosing between the child or your career. One more. We have the Queen of Pentacles. That's a Taurus. We're getting a Taurus. Something about a Taurus. Also getting Taurus. Somebody's approaching you. We're getting something about not. Okay, we talk about this a lot of times. Something about not having kids in wedlock. Something about having babies out of wedlock. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant. That is either a married woman or that is a woman who expected to be married. When we get in the 9 of Cups is coming to you. Is it that there's a guy who's coming to you with a child? And him feel like you'll be the perfect role model for this kid. You can help him with homework and shit. Or me getting somebody saying, well, I want to have a baby with you. But you're saying, okay, so maybe you're a Taurus. Me getting you don't have Cancer in your chart. You see, if he's a Taurus woman, if he's a Taurus man, and you don't have Cancer in your chart, it's imperative that you get married before you bring forth a child. You don't have Cancer in your chart. People who usually have Cancer in them chart, them will get married and have kids, but majority of them will be married, will have kids before marriage, or them would have kids and never get married. There's an absence of Cancer. Cancer rules the 4th house. The 4th house rules home and family. Cancer rules the baby. That's what Cancer rule. If you don't have Cancer in your chart, it's imperative you get married before you bring forth a child. You can't do it you can't have the child first and then get married. Or that's what somebody's telling you. Why don't we have the child and get married? Sir, let me tell you something. Even if before you met me and you had a kid, that's great. You know, kudos to the kid, kudos to the genes you gave the kid based on the mom. But let me tell you something, sweetheart. I don't want your child. You can have 10 different children by 10 different hoes. Your child is not the special thing, sir. I don't want your child. I want your soul. That's what the fuck because anywhere your soul is, you will follow. So if I have a child and I don't have your soul, you may not follow. But if I have your soul first, then sweetheart, you'll never not want to see that child. That's the aim. Popular to contrary, yes, we need the ring, the Hierophant. Yes, we need the kid. Okay? We need to show the resemblance. How do you know this man? This child. But sweetie, you can go ahead and keep his baby. I'm not looking for a baby. I'm looking for his soul. I'm looking for commitment. I'm looking for the Hierophant. Because we have child sacrifice. Molosh. Here's a child. We also have Satan, but we also have the Hierophant. Even Satan can commit to tormenting one person, the whole of them life. We're getting something is happening between you, a Cancer, something about this baby, and something about whether you're going to marry this person or not. I don't know. Let's get some Demonology cards. That's what I call the deck, and we're going to leave it here. We have the Herbalist. This could be something about you can't have kids. You keep trying to have kids and you're not getting pregnant. I don't think you're having sex unprotectedly. No. Yeah. I'm getting you one. This could be two things. You don't have kids. People say you can't get pregnant. And even though you've been having sex very loosely, you still don't get pregnant. For example, somebody saying your tube's blocked. You'll hear herbalists say these things. The Hierophant Taurus, they will say your tube's tight. Not your tube's tight, your tube's blocked. You need to cleanse out your tubes. You see that you're having fertility issues. This is not in a medical sense. In a herbalist sense, it will tell you need something for cleanse out your ovaries and your uterus and all of these things. You're getting your tubes tight till you get married. That's where the tubes... I don't know. Usually people will put a spell on you that you can't have kids. But me getting a ring is required for the spell to activate. So if you never get married, you'll never bring forth a kid. Because the kid is coming and then the Hierophant coming after. That's like you saying, don't worry about the ring. If you're a good mother, if you're a good wife, you'll get the ring. You can't trick me! You can't trick me. Talking about give you the baby first and then if me do a good job, me get the ring, you can't trick me. You better commit to hell from day one. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Me getting someone a herbalist. I know that's right. We have the innocent. Well, the child is innocent, remember. Even when you want the ring, the child innocent. Even when the man never give you the ring, the child innocent. Even when the man did fuck on him girlfriend and give you the baby, the child is innocent. We don't spite each other enough. We keep spiting the offspring. That had nothing to do with this. We have the crossing and we also have the in-between. I don't know if you're in between a Taurus and a Cancer. I don't know if you have a baby with a Cancer and you want to go ahead and pursue something with a Taurus. Maybe you have a baby with a Taurus and you want to go ahead and pursue something with a Cancer. Either way, somebody is going to get a ring on them finger because there's a Hierophant here. So somebody going to either get the baby then the ring or the ring then the baby. I don't know. I feel like somebody is watching you get married while them is in a relationship with their partner and the partner has not proposed to them though they have a child. It's like, yeah, watch your single friend get married. She don't have baby. You have baby and you have your boyfriend. I know you're gonna watch her get married. And sometime you watch your friend get married, and when she throw the bouquet, sometimes the friend don't even throw the bouquet. The friend just give the bouquet. And your man still don't get the cue. He still not get it. Sometimes the man them a run. What kind of man is that? You go funeral with your man and you catch bouquet for show the man, and the man run. He a runner, he a chat star. He gon' come too fast when he gets blue balls. I'm gonna leave it here until next time, Taurus. Bye.